Two best friends, been apart for 10 years, playing games alone through all of their tears. Now they're reunited on a quest for fame, but for now they're just 2-bit players.
Hey, Noah.
Hey, Jeffrey.
I'm gonna sit out this one, okay?
Why?
I gotta catch up on my friends' Insta stories.
No, Jeffrey, you need to get closer to the mic is what you gotta do.
I'm close enough to it. You're too close to the mic.
No, I love...
You know what? You're too fucking close. This is why I'm stepping out.
This is why I scream everything.
This is why I yell all the time. That was a dumb intro.
Hey there, 2-bit army.
That was a stupid intro.
Do you want to do it again?
No.
I'm Noah.
Jeffrey.
We're the 2-bit players.
And we just watched E3.
We did?
Yeah, because this was announced at E3.
Borderlands 3? It was not announced at E3.
The DLC we're about to fucking play was.
Fine.
You piece of shit. I quit again. Yeah, Borderlands 3 is coming out. They released some sort of bridge the gap in betweequel.
Yes.
DLC. And Noah's favorite game of all time is what?
Borderlands 2.
Which is weird.
Why?
I don't know. I just think that's an odd game for you.
It's so fucking good, though.
But I don't have anything against Borderlands 2. I've never actually played it. I feel like you would say like fucking Ogre Battle 0.
That's a number 2.
Oh, okay. Anyways, let's fucking play this.
It's updating my session. I'm waiting. We got to vamp, Jeffrey.
Oh my god.
I don't know why it's taking so long.
We just did vamp.
I know.
I vamped with that
fucking killer intro. I've been waiting for it to go this whole time.
There it goes.
Oh.
Network changes.
Could not change network options.
What happened?
Hit to an online game because not all players are members of... Do you not have PlayStation Plus?
I do.
You poor piece of shit.
Now I can't even back out of anything. Ah!
No, it's fine. Look, it's updating.
Stop. Okay, I fixed it. I just went offline because the internet sucks right now, and I'm just going to
He hacked it.
continue the new game. Look at this. It loads fantastically.
Whoa, look how great that is. Now we still have to vamp while it loads again.
That's okay. So, I love this game. I've played a lot of it on the PS3. This is actually the first time I really dove back into the Handsome collection. I started a little bit of a new game with the Necromancer character. And I'm loving it so far. But now I'm diving into Sanctuary here. I'm going to go right to the DLC.
Yeah, dive into that shit. Now, I've played Borderlands 1.
Yes.
And I liked a lot of things about it, but there were also some things I didn't like about it.
Okay.
And I didn't get that far into it because of those things. I liked the gameplay and all that shit.
Yep.
And the guns and the look and the vibe and all that shit.
Yep.
The one thing I did not like that got really repetitive.
Okay.
Well, it was just a very repetitive game.
Yeah.
I would do like a mission.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like this for the whole thing.
Warning. The story of this DLC campaign is set after the events of Borderlands 2. It is strongly recommended that you complete Borderlands 2 before continuing in order to avoid the spoilers. If you would like to complete another content first, you may use the nearby fast travel station.
Yeah, got it. Thanks. Okay, cool. Anyways, like I was saying, that was so important.
Yes.
It would be like...
Silence!
Hello, old friend. Been a while, hasn't it? I bet you're wondering what became of our Vault Hunters. Let me tell you a story. After the death of Handsome Jack and the fall of Hyperion, Pandora was at peace, as much as it ever was. Their mission complete, the Crimson Raiders set their sights beyond the stars. You remember the Vault Key, right? It had that map with all the crazy floating holograms.
I don't remember any of this.
Jeffrey, I warned you about the spoilers.
What? We had a shit.
Of course, sometimes when you're busy looking forward, you forget to watch your back.
Wait, what?
Commander Lilith and
You don't
the
watch your
fight.
back? Is that important?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
how
where
the game ended?
The dicks show up.
Oh god, on your back?
Yeah.
I do not understand why we haven't left
Gall
Pandora
dang
yet.
dicks.
We are nowhere closer to finding the vaults. This map is the most important scientific discovery in all of human history, and Mordecai is using it as a coaster.
Does that matter? We don't even know which planets these are yet. I don't like flying blind.
That is the biggest fucking
Sanctuary's home
can
to
of
gather
anything
use
I've
Of
ever seen.
Monster Energy
It
drink.
looked like a fucking ice. What are those Arizona ice?
Yeah.
Cans?
So it's just as big as any
just as big
can
as
of
any-
whatever you've seen before in your
Arizona
life.
ice can. Never mind. It looked bigger than that. Is what I'm saying, bro.
Saying Pandora don't need us now that Jack's gone. We need a leader.
I will be the leader.
All right, I'll fucking do it.
And can you blame her? Sometimes when you're the one calling the shots, people get hurt.
Not making a choice is still a choice.
Haven't you played a Telltale game? Silence is always an option.
No leader.
Have you played the Borderlands Telltale game?
I started to a long time ago.
Any good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
You never beat it.
One of these days. I'm
Doubt
just
it.
slowly amassing all these games onto my hard drive, so when I'm retired and a widower, I'll...
You'll jump back 7 generations of systems.
Yeah.
And play all the games you bought that are now like $1 in the future.
Exactly.
Sanctuary is under
Uh-oh,
attack.
uh-oh.
City immediately. Crimson Raiders, to me!
Maybe they're just saying like, oh my gosh, hey, we're here for the party.
Okay.
Maybe they're here to party, dude.
Where are the chimichangas? So what were you saying about Borderlands 1, Jeffrey?
So the mission would be something like, hey, go all the way out to the middle of the desert and fucking kill all the guys at that big wall there.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, all right, cool, sounds dope. And I'd go out to the desert, I'd kill all the guys at the wall, and they're like, come back and collect your reward. Like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I go back, get the reward. He's like, all right, your next mission. Go back to the middle of the desert where you killed all those guys at the wall, and now blow up that wall. I'm like, okay.
Like
I was just over there,
I
but
could
all
have
right.
done that while I was out there the first time.
I
but-
go back there, I blow up the wall, and they're like, collect your reward. I go back, and I get it.
They say it
And
just
then
as
they're-
menacingly. Fuck.
Yes, and then I'm like, all right, cool, guys. It's like, go back to the middle of the desert where you killed up all those guys and blew up that wall. Now, go beyond that wall and kill all those other guys. And then it would just repeat like that.
See, I don't remember having that problem in the first Borderlands, but I do recall in the second one that you could amass a bunch of missions and kind of just tackle them as you
Yeah,
progress.
that's the thing. Like, it
Which
would have
is
made
great.
it better. It would have been like, hey, go there, and then that's your objective 1. Once you do that, I'll tell you what objective 2 is. And then I could just go back and collect the whole reward at the end. Or I could even maybe go back if I want to, like, oh man, I don't want to do objective 6 right now. I can go and collect the rewards for objective 1 through 5. But it just got repetitive. I was playing with my brother, and like it was a cool game. I just didn't like this back and forth bullshit. And I'm like, I was just fucking here. And then I'd go back, and all those guys I killed in the beginning have respawned, and now I gotta kill them again. And I don't know, I might be exaggerating it in my head a little bit. But I swear to God, that's how I remember it.
Huh.
Is this all new shit?
This is all new shit. Yeah. So this sanctuary city's under attack by this guy,
This plant man?
Plant Man, by Swamp
Poison
Thing.
Ivy? What's that? Poison Ivan!
Yeah, Poison Ivan.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
After the vault key.
See,
That's too many.
yeah, Borderlands 1 had that issue. If I believe you, which I do because I trust you, you're my friend.
You shouldn't. I've taught you that.
And I think Borderlands 2 fixed that. But what I didn't like about Borderlands 1, which I think a lot of people have this complaint, is that everything was so monotone. Like in its color spectrum, it was just desert. Gray, brown desert, that's it. All the guns, while different, there's a million of them, effectively looked the same, different stocks, different sites like this. What Borderlands 2 did, you had a much broader variety of gameplay of environments. There's like green, there's blue,
You're
there's
talking about
red.
they just swapped out the color palette?
No, but like you go to a forest, you go to a frozen tundra, you go to like
Oh,
a
okay.
swamp jungle underground, you go to all these
Oh,
places.
instead of just deserts.
Yeah. And so the gun makers in the first...
Whose soul is this?
Who's Arizona iced tea? Is this an
fucking
Arnold
huge.
Palmer? Is this Arnold Palmer's? He's been dead for 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Let him be reborn.
Fuck are you talking about?
It's the plot of this. He comes in here to resurrect Arnold Palmer.
I don't know. I haven't played it.
So, what was happening in the first game...
Oh, this level's so boring. Desert and shit. Ugh.
So, in the first game, all the guns had different makers, and like they corresponded with different kind of stats.
Okay.
So like certain ones had better accuracy, certain ones had better damage output. And they doubled down on that in the second one by making every gun manufacturer make their guns look unique too.
Okay.
So like you could tell just by looking at it what type of make it was. So like all the Torg guns, which were known for having like explosive things, all had this kind of like racetrack checkered flag
We're all
motif.
exploding.
And they all shot rockets, even if it was handguns.
Oh, okay.
All the Molly-Wan guns had all different environment or elemental effects.
Really?
And they all kind of looked like alien tech.
Huh, I have Borderlands 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. They were free on Xbox Games with Gold.
Nice. There's one that, what is it? Is it, maybe I faux pas by saying it was Torg, but it's something else. They're kind of, their idea is that they're the cheap gun that just sort of just mass produced.
Uh-huh.
So they're TDR, they're super cheap looking.
Uh-huh.
And instead of reloading, you just chuck the gun away and it explodes, and then a new one's like warped into your hands.
Oh, that's funny.
Because they're so cheap and manufactured like that.
That's actually really funny.
So like there's a whole personality to the world that was like invented. But anyway, I'm kicking ass playing this thing. I kind of got I played on normal difficulty.
Yeah.
Just to make sure this wouldn't be
What
entirely...
do you usually play on?
There's normal, then there's Vault Hunter mode, and there's True Vault Hunter mode.
Okay.
But I didn't know what I was getting myself into, so I wanted to play on regular difficulty and just see how it goes. So I'm like 20 levels ahead of these enemies, and I also have my infinite pistol. So I'm just wrecking shop here. Where the fuck
When's
is
the last time
enemy?
you played this?
Quite a while ago. But it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, dude, did you just kill some nature?
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Nice.
Fuck nature. Hashtag fuck nature.
You
Let's
really
get that going.
Do you really want to get that trending?
Yes,
Jeffrey?
dude, I want to be known as the hashtag fuck nature people.
It's the guy that destroyed nature.
The guy that destroyed nature with nothing but a hashtag, dude. Fuck nature. I'm kidding, I love nature. You know, I was actually thinking about what my ultimate superpower would be that I would want to have, and it's like the lamest shit ever.
Yeah?
Because it bugs the fuck out of me. I want to be able to just automatically, like within a 20-mile radius of my body, pick up all the trash and instantly just like disintegrate it into its like where it originated,
You would be like
in its elements.
You would be the savior of mankind.
Dude, I would fucking love that shit. Just to go to like those, like that fucking, what is that? The patch, the Great Pacific.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, I think is what it's actually called.
Garbage Patch Kids? I don't think that is called. It's called Garbage Patch.
The Garbage Island.
It's a giant fucking island in the middle of the ocean that's the size of Texas. That's literally made out of trash. It's real. It's like all just literally trash. And I would just love like in a 20-mile radius. So that'd be 40 miles in both directions,
Shit,
right?
behind me.
And I would just fucking just sail through that shit.
Yeah.
And just be like, brrrr, and just like a Thanos snap. Just get rid of that shit.
So essentially, you want to be Captain Planet is your superpower.
Yes, dude.
This is why we're friends, Jeffrey. Captain
fucking
Planet's
do.
the best fucking. He's the best fucking captain in the world.
Captain Planet doesn't do that shit. Captain Planet doesn't do fuck. He just flies around, and what he fights for is Earth and fights against pollution, but his powers isn't like super recycle, right? That's not part of his powers.
I've never seen him at his true power.
I've never seen him in his final form, that's true. What does he do? He flies.
He flies.
He's got the power of wind, which I'm assuming is flying.
He's got the power of everything.
Wait, what are the 5 elements? One is
Earth,
heart.
wind, water, fire, and heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
Earth, wind, and fire.
And koala.
What? Like koala love?
Yeah.
Yes, he does have that, I guess. But what does he do? He just flies around. He shoots lasers from his
He
eyes.
shoots beams of elemental energy.
He's got a ton of guns.
Yeah.
A lot of guns. And, yeah, but wouldn't that be a dope fucking power? Just to fly around, just like, because, look, it was bugging me. Because I was on the freeway, and there was, like, just on the side of the fucking 101 or whatever, there's just, like, a ton of fucking just trash.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I just want to, like, dissolve it into its bare elements and just put it back into the earth from whence it came and replenish the earth with our trash. You know what I mean?
Replenish the earth with the trash?
Yeah, but with our recycled trash.
So you're going to take all the trash, you're going to convert it back into carbon.
Its elements. Whatever it came, whatever we fucking dug it out of. Because, you know, I don't know what plastic's made out of.
Trash isn't naturally occurring trash.
It's just like, yeah. God, that'd be so satisfying.
That would be.
And I could do that with like all the smog and shit. So people could literally just like smoke cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
And if they just blow the cigarette smoke, it just disintegrates before it even exits their mouth. Yeah. And you wouldn't even have to throw away your trash. You could literally just flick a cigarette into the air. And the moment it leaves your hands, it just Thanos snaps
and
into
gone.
fucking elements and shit. How dope would that be?
That would be dope. But would you turn a profit, Jeffrey? Would this be your loop? That's honestly what I think whenever I think of superpowers is how could I spin this into
how can I profit
a really
off of
lucrative career?
I mean that wasn't really my thought, but I would ideally want to make that like my full-time job.
Yeah.
So I would want to be able to survive off of it.
You should just pretend it's really taxing on your body.
Yeah, just like, yeah. Just like, and I'm like, I need like David Blaine after he does a fucking magic trick.
Yeah,
He's like,
or like
I need some water. I need water.
Hey, it's you, Jeffrey.
Oi, mate, it is me.
Or like the guy from the Green Mile. So you suck all this thing up, and then then you vomit out flies.
I thought you were talking about this guy.
No.
Just like puke, like, oh.
Yep.
That would be less cool.
Nice.
I wouldn't be as into that. I would like to I'd be like, look, I demand the nicest yacht that I can sail around in, and it wouldn't even be polluting because it would explode its excrement.
It would be a business expense. And you'd sail up to the great garbage patch in the sea.
Dude, and I would just cruise through it.
Yeah.
I would just cruise fucking through it.
Nice.
Actually, probably quicker if I did it in a plane, right?
Probably.
It just cruised like, dude, laps like a zigzag.
Yeah.
God, talk to this guy, dude.
I will, after a word from our sponsors.
Looting and polluting is not